My name is Jon Davis. I'm a short story writer and currently working on a novel and living in Manchester. My most recent short story was published in Novelist magazine. Issues that interest me as a writer are those of memory and identity. And the author that has most influenced me is W.G. Seaboard, because of the way he can combine fiction with memoir, travelogue, photography and philosophy. I'm going to read an extract from a short story called Snow, Clowns and Otters. All I remember about my mother's death is Chinese oranges ripening on nutmeg and raspberry yogurt. She had a coronary. I was young then, young and not very good at spelling or telling the time. I don't remember much, her collapsing or the hospital, but I remember those magical oranges. I think they rubbed the yogurt into her skin in the hope that it would revive her. It didn't. It appears that neither nutmeg or raspberry yogurt or Chinese oranges, or any oranges for that matter, have any healing powers. She died of a hard-to-spell coronary. I couldn't spell very well then, but my grandma helped me. I went to stay with her after my mother's death. My father had just left after I was born. It was because he was a foreigner. That's what my grandma said. I don't think it was that. He had these otters. They lived in the huge pockets of his mac. They were foreign too. These foreign otters really enjoyed iced ginger nuts. Well, my mother never liked nuts, allergic. So I think he left on their account. I think these wild fancies were linked to my problem with spelling. My grandma had this phonetic system. We would make up memorable sentences, each word beginning with the right letter in the word. I had trouble spelling coronary, so my grandma made up the sentence, Chinese oranges ripening on nutmeg and raspberry yogurt. C-O-R-O-N-A-R-Y. It was the same with foreign. Unfortunately, I forgot the actual events of my mother's death, and in a bizarre mental mix-up, remember the oranges and the yogurt as if they actually played a role. It's the same with my father. Perhaps his appearance is confused with the method of spelling foreign, so I'm left with a dead mother covered in yogurt and a father who liked his otters more than his wife. I've later found out that it's called the association of ideas. I think Ivan Pavlov had something to do with it. I see or hear something and it sets my imagination running. It runs so far that the actual ignition is completely forgotten.